Welcome back to another episode of Putting Up Points, brought to you by Kobe Silent Salon, episode 37. It's your boy LD, and next to me we got...
You know your boy Meek is out here.
And your boy, Sanjay Dyer, a.k.a. Demigod, in the building, subbing it for Jay. So we got the cape out for you, my boy, today. Hey, buddy.
You know what it is. This is B-Web. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Let's go.
Yeah, we got a nice, short, good episode for you today. We're going to jump right into it. Hey, how y'all feeling today, fellas?
Chilling.
Tired. You know me.
Always.
I'm good. Yo, Al, you got on some fire. Tell America, baby.
Oh, this right here?
Huh?
This right here? Oh, this the official Putting Up Points gear. You know what I mean? We're going to be dropping our hoodies soon. We're going to be dropping our long sleeve tees.
Fall gear.
All the fall gear, the winter gear. Definitely going to have our sweatsuits.
Beanies too.
Beanies.
Beanies too.
I mean,
Can I get some
Yeah.
socks? Can I get a little shot?
You
Can I
want
get a
some
little
socks?
shot?
You want some fuzzy socks?
We gotta do some socks too.
I want some pup with the feet, you feel me? I want some pup with the feet.
All of our gear is going to be available in the link. We're going to drop that in the bio. Make sure y'all check that out.
Shout out to MD Creations.
Shout out to MD Creation
Yes, sir.
for the threads.
also, America, buy the gear. I'm not playing with y'all. You don't buy the gear, it's up for you, like the Frenchman. Be safe, though.
Yes, sir. Ski. All right. Let's get into these NFL recaps. It was a crazy weekend. Crazy weekend.
Watch I be first. Watch I be
Oh
first.
man, here we go.
Watch I be first.
No. We're gonna start with Thursday night.
No.
Wait, y'all was Thursday night, right?
Let's start out with why you got an Arizona Cardinals jersey on. Why Big Ten?
Fraud.
Why Big Ten?
Fraud alert. Fraud alert. This man is a Giants fan. That's not even the right team for the name on the back of the jersey. I don't want to hear nothing from him. But the Cowboys lost. I'd be safe, though.
Meek said that the troll is more important than fandom right now.
Hey, I said
So,
it last week.
I got
This
one
man
question for you,
Meek
Web.
still ain't want to put the Giants jersey on. He still hasn't worn the Giants jersey.
Fact, though.
What? So are y'all still them boys?
We still, yo, first off, I'm not addressing anybody except for the New York Bills. That's the only New York team. The Buffalo Bills, that's the only team that could talk to me. Anybody else is referred to as East Dallas, doesn't say their name. So the East Dallas Giants,
So-
what do you want from me?
All right. So what happened?
We couldn't score in the red zone at all. We had 5 trips. We was like 1 for 5. We got down there, and then play calling sucks. We're going to run the ball twice every time and then throw on third down. Like, we got it like that. I'm going to be honest. We don't. We still got a lot of kinks to work out. Dak underthrew Gallup and CD in the same corner. One of them was a PI, but you can't leave that in the ref's hands. I'm going to be honest. We stunk it up. We deserved to lose. The defense did their job. I'm going to be honest. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. Dak stunk it up.
So do you think Dak is the problem?
No.
They're not putting him in position to succeed.
I feel like the play calling's not putting him in position to succeed at all. I feel like, honestly, I want him to go back to the Dak before the injury. If you notice, he did a lot of read options back then, and Dak was considered a runner. He get out the pocket. He was very dangerous. Now, it's seldom that he does it. But when he does do it, it's a big part of the game. Granted, we got Cooks involved this game. Gallup looked good coming back. CD was doing his thing. And the crazy thing is, my offense looked great. It's just from their touchdown to the 20, we look great. Get inside that red zone, and we stunk it up. I'm gonna be honest.
Even that last pick he threw, I feel like he could.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what he was looking at.
He could have tucked that. He threw that shit in the triple
Or
coverage.
that was
It was
crazy.
never getting there. It was never getting there. So I'm gonna be honest. For all Dallas fans, we gotta take the piece of humble pie. We gotta bite the bullet. We gotta come back better next week. But don't let these East Dallas fans ever talk down to you.
Hey, the Giants beat them. And in the very next week, y'all lost to them.
But we beat the Giants by 40 in their house.
But the rain, bro.
Huh?
But
The rain.
Yeah, Dak was raining on them.
Listen,
Also, the Cardinals aren't bad, bro.
They're not.
Of course not. I
They're
got
not
Connor.
bad.
I'm
They have a
finished.
third-string
Shout out to
quarterback.
Connor. Appreciate you, bro.
They fake tanking. They fake tanking. I'm gonna be honest. But
For who though?
They waiting for Kyler to come back.
I don't know.
I'm like, you just signed Kyler to mad money.
but they fake
so
tanking.
so no Caleb Williams with the first pick. Is
I don't know what they're doing, but I've said all I could say about Dallas. We was trash this week, y'all. Wrap it up next week.
So I'm gonna go back to Thursday night where the Giants just still can't tackle. They need to do Oklahoma drills or something. God damn, do something. Debo just running through everybody.
Oh my God. Boy was out there running like y'all was made of cloth. He was just like,
Fantasy
all right.
points for me.
Yo.
I was not complaining.
I'm like, Jesus,
Yeah.
wrap up. God damn.
I'm gonna be honest though.
fundamentals?
I'm gonna be honest. That's the team that scares me.
Niners.
Oh, that's if you go
Offensively
back
and
to
defensively.
even.
Yeah.
I know it was a very, very,
But
very
Purdy
long.
is so mid.
I know it was a very, very, very long time ago.
No,
Very
no.
long time ago when the Cowboys used to go to Super Bowls, right? Very long time ago. I'm admitting it on camera, so let's not ever go back to this. But you got it from me, right?
Clip that.
It was a very long time ago, but that was always the hump. If we beat the 49ers, we was going to the championship. We've ran into them in the past 2 years, and we can't beat them. But that's why they scare me. It's like, if we can get over that hump, we might make the game.
Yeah, they were putting memes online. It was somebody making a sandwich at Subway, and it was like Purdy if they ever if they ever ban screen passes. But you gotta think about it. That team is so dynamic that all those players, you want to get the ball in their hands like right away, so they can make a
Yes.
play in open space. So
Fact.
even what how long is Ayuk out for?
I think he's coming back this week.
He's coming back this
He's
week.
coming back this week.
Bro, their whole team, even their
They're just
freaking
physical.
Yeah, they're tight end. They're all physical, explosive players. So you want to get them the ball in open space and let them work.
Before we get off this game, though, his name is no longer Trent Williams. It's Suge Williams.
Yo,
That
he's
was crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
My boy really went on Instagram after, and the last slide said, "Yo, teach a man how to squabble." After he dead hooked him.
I'm like, he wasn't ejected from the game for that though, which is crazy.
You eject him and see what
Yeah.
happens.
He's just gonna take the fine. He's gonna take that to the chin.
Like, yo, that's crazy. Upset of the weekend. The Colts beat the Ravens.
Yes.
What the what?
Without Richardson.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Gardner, what I said in the chat, Gardner was holding it down.
I
He
told-
did a couple.
I told my boys
The
a couple
Ravens
of
sold though. Ain't gonna-
Yes.
They did. But
Hey.
I told a couple Raven fans, I,
thought
said,
that
yo,
kick was
mention
good.
gonna
Chris,
beat y'all.
Chris went all the
I
way
thought
down
that
to
kick was
Baltimore
good.
to watch that game,
Oh, did he call you?
and he watched. No, of course not. They lost. I sent him a message. He sent me back the crying emoji.
Honorable mention for upset too is the Jaguars. Lost.
Oh my
Yo.
God.
that
Yes.
game was again fantasy points for me. Shout out
killed
to CJ.
killed my ticket.
CJ Stroud started to look like somebody now. He must have heard me talking.
I was gonna say, yo,
He heard me.
he heard Meek last week. He came
heard
in
me.
slinging.
heard
But
me.
yo, we gotta fix that because I got Calvin Ridley in fantasy. Like immediately, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Yes.
Immediately,
Yeah, that's facts. I
have
let's go,
Kirk in that.
sunshine.
It
Get
was-
it
it was a
together.
whole lot
Another
of
game
nothing.
that was crazy this weekend. That Packers and Saints game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, fact.
Yes.
That comeback.
What? Somebody.
Okay.
Yo, I feel bad for James.
Thank you.
Yo, I feel
Thank you.
bad
It's
for
not
him,
his
bro.
fault, bro.
17-0.
I feel, yo, jeez, bro, that's a mean comeback.
17-0.
Shout out to Jordan Love though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Shout out to he
Of
almost
course.
helped me beat me.
And that
this week for
that
fantasy.
Packers defense was looking crazy.
Shout out to Matt Stafford and
Shout out to Jersey native Rashawn Gary. My man had 3 sacks.
Yeah.
he was
Fact.
Tweet.
Balled out.
he's going
And
crazy.
he's definitely having a big bounce back year off of a season-ending injury last year. He tore his ACL. So you saw the locker room. They gave him the game ball. That shit was dope
Yeah.
to see. For sure.
This next game right here.
Oh,
It looked like me playing somebody in Madden. That track team is crazy.
Jeez.
Bad.
I'm not gonna lie.
70-20, Denver. Something got to give, bruh.
Something got to give. Something got to be fired.
Bruh.
I'm not gonna. They were beating them so bad that the coach said, "Yo, I don't even want the record this way," and didn't kick the field goal to score the most points ever.
Bro, as bad as the game was, all the stuff that was coming out on Twitter as the game was going on, like the stuff that Sean Payton said like the year before about Tua, and the stuff that he said about McDaniels and how McDaniels used to be their ball boy. Bro, I was like, yo,
He
this
kept hella receipts.
Violated.
this got that Dion vibe to it. That shit was personal, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Violated.
And the fact that Sean Payton and like the interviews after the game, whatever, when he was taking questions, he was getting frustrated because people kept asking him, if you're down 50 points, why is your starting quarterback still in? Like, why is Russ still in the game? and he didn't want to answer the question. But I was like, that's a good fucking question, because you don't want to have your quarterback go down in a game like that, and then now you don't have him for the rest of the
Yep.
season.
I got
It
the
was a
perfect answer
meaningless
to
game.
why he was in the game. Everybody got Def Jam. Get on the line. Everybody has to stay in. There's no way. I'm gonna be honest, but that helped a lot of fantasy owners. If you had a bunch of
Oh, absolutely.
people on the Broncos, your
Bro.
people actually made out great just by staying in the game.
I have rest, so I was happy they didn't bench him too.
I'm gonna be honest. Yo, did you see that McDaniels was in the stand though?
Yeah.
He was coaching from the stands.
Yo.
Yeah.
Y'all saw it
Wow.
on Twitter?
That was crazy.
Yo, it was
Wow.
just a lookalike of McDaniels,
Yeah.
but he's dead.
Twin.
Smack look like him. He was in the stands with his clipboard and everything. People on Twitter was like, "Yo, this game's so out of hand." He started running to the fans like, "Yo, what we running next?"
He said pick a play, I'll run it on.
Nah, they said, what fantasy player you need points?
Exactly. Who y'all need to score,
Bro,
That's real shit, too.
Tyreek had 45. HEN that he had.
HA?
Yeah,
54? 54?
He had 54.
Mostert
Yo,
Mostert had
40.
48.
I got him in like three or like two,
Tua,
three leagues.
Tua had like 40 plus. I was like,
Nah, they
"Geez."
tweaked.
Even the
Tu-
backup came in and started throwing TDs. I was
Yeah,
like, oh my god.
Mike White. Tua had a perfect half.
Fact 16 for
Yeah.
16.
Perfect half. And the fact that, all right, so the Dolphins right now, right?
50 ball. That's what you call it.
50 boys. 50 boys.
50 boys.
50 boys.
50 boys. I think we found the title for the episode.
Fact.
But the way they're playing right now, like the energy they have behind them, and I was talking to Mills about this when we were watching the game. Bro, when Jalen comes back, the energy he's going to bring to that defense, and they're already rocking,
Yes.
is going to be crazy, bro.
That defense is fast,
They
bro.
look
move.
good right now. I mean, I do think they're obviously gonna have a week that, you know, they're obviously gonna have a slouch, or, you know, something's gonna happen. I do hope they keep rolling, but right now they look really good, and just the fact that they were just firing on all cylinders. Freaking, you got
without Jalen Waddle.
without Waddle, Robbie Chosen scored a touchdown, and two things I will say for two Broncos players. One, people was getting on PS2.
But say they was killing Patrick
Because he was guarding
Because he
Tariq.
called him out, though. He did.
He was
called him
guarding
out.
Tariq, and he called him out, and he shadowed him. I think they said 60%,
Yeah.
67% of the game. He was shadowing him, and he had 99 yards.
That's the most he's given up to any
What
player.
was it? Six
Yeah.
receptions for 99 yards?
Yeah.
Which is big. But you got to also remember, like, they was getting smacked.
You got to remember, too, that Tyreek's a cheater.
Yeah. and two, I want to talk about, because I have him in fantasy too. Russell, Russell's not, like, I can understand the decline in his play from Seattle and all that stuff, but this year he's not
looking
playing
a-
that bad.
He's looking a lot better.
He's
This
looking
year.
a lot better this year.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They compared his numbers to
Last year?
not last year. They compared his numbers to Pat for the first 3 games or whatever, and their numbers are pretty much the same. They have the same completions.
Just
Their
straight
quarterback
donuts.
ratings the same. The only thing is, I think Russ threw more picks, but everything else he's pretty much he's performing. But he needs more people around him. That's the issue.
It's that the receivers he got is, like, playing mid.
Also, we was having this conversation this weekend. I was trying to figure out who was worse, the Browns or the Broncos or the Bears, because
Definitely the Bears.
That-
bro.
yeah, definitely the
the
Bears.
Bears.
that's what I said.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Definitely.
saw a clip of Justin Fields
I'm
when
mad
he
I
was at
drafted him.
Ohio State throwing the long ball Olave. I'm like, yo, where is that guy?
So the thing is with the Bears, I'm gonna tell y'all,
That O line.
Of
it's not
course.
only that. It's the coaching. It's
the
definitely
culture.
Yeah.
It's the coaching. They're trying to make him into a pocket passer. When you draft a player or you have a player of that caliber, you adjust the playbook to their playing style. You can't make him something that he's not.
Fact.
Get me? So that's the issue with Chicago. The perfect coach that would have been good for Justin Fields would have been the coach that coaches for the Colts.
For the Colts.
That's a fact.
The OC that came from the Eagles.
That's a
Because
fact.
he's good with those type of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Those mobile quarterbacks. He had Jalen Hurt looking like an MVP candidate last year.
Exactly.
So
You got to think about that too. A lot of people, a player will get into the league. It'll be 1 or 2 years, and they're like, oh, they're a bust, they're this or that, right? You see it happen last year with Zach. But
Yeah.
the thing is, if a player has been playing a certain way his whole life, right? And no matter what system he went to, that system operated around the talents he has. Once you get to the NFL, you know that all right, you have to work within that system now. Even when you get to college,
Or they
college
change it
will-
sometimes though.
Yeah, they'll run their system around
Yeah.
you. But when you get to somewhere and it's like, all right, now I have to use attributes that I'm not used to using, and I'm not gonna have the same confidence I have. That's the issue with him right now. Because there's plays where you can see that he'll have 3-4 people open, his check down to be open, and he'll just take the sack or he try to tuck it and run.
That Chargers Vikings game was crazy. Kirk Cousins still suck. Al. That man throws them.
Yo, y'all get one W, still don't got the
No,
jersey
I'm
on.
just saying.
Nah, Cousins do suck. I'm agree with you 100%. I've been
I
saying
like
it
he
for a
said
while.
Daniel Jones sucked.
Spike the ball, do something. Like
Bruh.
No, he
throw
threw
a
it.
pick.
3 people.
Kirk,
Three
bro.
people.
I'm not gonna lie, his
Kirk
pick was
ain't
worse than Dak, so I felt
Huh?
good about Sunday. His pick was worse than Dak, so I felt good about Sunday.
He threw. I mean, to
On
the,
paper, statistically, he's doing a lot. He's doing well.
Oh yeah, no.
Who, Kirk?
Yes.
you like that shit?
Don't do not.
Captain Kirk?
Now, I mean, I see where he was going with the pass, but he was surrounded by 3 people and got
Forced it.
crammed.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw where he was going with the pass too. To the other side. It's over. I want to go home.
That ball went. Pew. I'm like, oh,
I'm not
it's
gonna lie.
over.
I hope he on the Netflix quarterback thing again. I need to see that up close. Right after the loss. Kirk, what happened? I don't know. I saw people. I saw ghosts. I don't know.
That's all close is crazy. Buffalo's Bills defense gave Washington a run for their money.
Yeah.
Nasty work. The Chiefs, I thought they was on pace to try to hit the same score as the Dolphins, but
They were.
But Andy said, "I'm gonna chill. I got more class than that."
Yeah. if first off, shout out to Andy Reid because you're the reason why I won fantasy this week because he pulled Pat ass out. But honestly, at that point, it don't make any sense.
Yeah, because rest people get injured and all that.
Yeah.
All
Man,
stupid
you know
stuff.
why he got pulled? He let everybody up early to go see Taylor Swift.
Oh, dude. Bro, did you see that Travis Kelce,
The spike in
his
his
jersey sales are up 400%
Swifties, bro.
because Taylor Swift went to the game
Almar.
and he left with, and they're together.
She had on a general release pair of New Balances. GRs. They were like $70 last week. They're at $300 now.
Wow. That
No,
is
you know what's crazy
insane.
though? What's crazy about all this is that they recently said maybe like a month or 2 ago, and Travis Kelce tried to bag her
fact.
a while ago. He reached out to her manager to try to take her on a date,
No, you gotta
And,
you gotta
like,
manifest.
and they dubbed it.
Oh,
To
word?
tell her wasn't interested in him.
Now she had to game
And then
with
I
mom.
think they showed her who Travis was, and then she was like, "Oh, all right, we go on this date." And then
You know what
Gentlemen,
it was? It's because
America.
he cut off that beard. And
yo,
now he
He
got,
got
that.
the state trooper.
He got the state trooper.
Yo,
That-
they
she was
say,
like, I like that.
Andy Reid Jr. over there.
Fellas in America, this is your opportunity. Manifest the things you want in life. Be safe though.
Shoot that shot, bro.
and keep shooting.
Look, Pat, aka Kermit, was saying that too. He was like, I felt a little pressure to get him the ball. He's like, I know she's up there watching.
What? When he caught that TD, they was going
Yeah, she was going
crazy up
crazy.
there.
Wow, yeah, they're wilding.
Seahawks look all right. They beat the Panthers. Adam Thielen had a game though.
That boy-
Yeah, he had a game.
That boy, oh my God, he
Did he?
pissed me off this week in fantasy.
Did he?
Had to play
Balled
against
out.
him. I'm not worried. They don't got nobody else over there. Here going Thielen, 32 points on heads. But Kenneth Walker was balling.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Crazy.
god.
Was balling.
Crazy.
Wish I had him in fantasy.
I got him in fantasy.
I didn't pick
Treats.
him up.
I have him in one league, and then I played him against him in the other league. I was like, yo, it be those weeks where I be like, all right, go off, but calm down.
Word.
Yo, DK had a solid game too.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna play that well, especially with the whole rib injury. But he had
That
a
boy
solid
dog.
That's a freak of nature.
game. That's fact. That's fact.
And that night game,
Who was that? That was the Pittsburgh game, right?
Pittsburgh versus the Raiders. Jimmy G got concussion.
That game was
That
stinky.
boy was throwing picks with his whole family there.
He was throwing it like I think they over there.
They was rolling.
Yo.
rolling
What
his
they say?
grandfather
What they
down
saying,
the field.
Coach Carter?
What the fuck are you doing?
What they saying, Coach Carter? You thought it was bad that we knew you was ass. Now the world about to know you ass.
Prime time.
Nah, but yo, listen. Shout out to my boy.
Devontae Adams. That man is dog.
I didn't even want to call him by his name just now. I was just trying to think of something to call. Bro,
Sweet feet.
that ass, bro. Like, listen, he just like how when you watch like Steph Curry play basketball and shit like that, you see the game come slow to certain people. Bro,
That's him.
he literally has his way. Burger King, that's what we call it, because he having his way out there. My man, he just knows how to get open. His football knowledge is on a whole nother level. You'll see he'll break off of a route, just mirror Jimmy. Like he makes the game a lot easier for Jimmy G. And if he didn't have all them receptions, Jimmy G stats would have looked a lot worse. But you could see the frustration in people's, talking about after the game, the comments he made to the media or whatever. But you got to think about it. If you're a team player, for one, he came to he came to Las Vegas to play with Derek Carr, and Derek Carr left, right? Mm-hmm. So that's already frustrating for him. Now he's having a very good year. He's playing well. And the quarterback that he has is not the quarterback he wanted to be with. So he, after having a good game, that made some comments that wasn't, I guess, the fan friendliest or whatever. But it's like, that's real shit. Like, he's like, he doesn't have time in his career to wait. Like, he needs to win right now. And he needs to be surrounded by people that can help him win right now. So
I know a couple contenders that
could have thought about that for you. He invested himself in that whole situation.
I mean,
That's facts, though. That's
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
That's facts. That's facts.
What did you think was going to happen?
What you about to say?
You wouldn't think that Derek Carr would leave bringing somebody in that big,
Who was Derek Carr?
He was a top quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, last year he didn't play the best year, but he's still a top quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, he just.
I hear a
struggled
lot
to
of
stay
add
healthy.
1 point.
Like, damn.
A long time ago.
He recruited Devontae Adams.
No, he did. He did.
I mean, but also like their play calling isn't the best either, though.
Yeah.
Like that's all the coaching thing as well. So
And their defense is crazy.
yeah,
The Raiders, they got Epps, freaking Peters is looking
yeah,
crazy
but they
out
missing
there.
Chandler.
They're missing
Boy,
Chandler
dropped
Jones.
Yeah.
Peters dropped the pick 6. That boy
Yeah,
was sick.
that was
That was
six.
a house call.
Monday night we had 2 games again.
How y'all feel about the doubleheaders on Monday?
I mean,
I like him.
I don't like it because it's like, how am I supposed to watch this game? I get invested in one, and then the other one start, and it's like,
well, if you got the TV like
they-
mine, you can watch
yeah.
both. You can watch
I
both
sit
of them.
down and I be having the SpongeBob meme eyes. I just be like that. One be
Nah,
over there, and the
yeah,
other one be
nah,
over
like
there.
that.
Like, you see
cool
my
as-
setup, it'd be like.
it's cool to
One
switch
game,
the
one
games,
stream.
but it's like, all right, we got to stop this. Like, I'm just here. It's Monday
I
night.
mean, like,
I
I'd
want
rather have
game.
one at like 7 and one at 10. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
like
10?
All right, well, 10 is
Yeah, that's
kinda
way
wild.
too late.
10?
That's
Because
way-
it's West Coast.
but you got to get up for work in the
Bro,
morning,
we
don't you?
record our podcast at 8 o'clock. You talking about you tired? You 10 o'clock? It's the game watching you.
That shit gonna be like that
I watched the
Colorado
Colorado
game.
game.
If you-
That game was
2
crazy.
a.m.
I watched the Colorado
Somebody
game.
made a good point on Twitter though. They was like, they don't mind the double headers with the week, but he was like, Monday's not a deserving of a day for that. He said, put the one game on Monday, put a double header on Thursday. I said, that's not bad because leading into the weekend, most people, Thursday
Or put a game on Friday.
no.
That's just another
It's
day of the
already,
week for them to
it's
own.
already a Thursday night. So I'm saying it's like most people, they're winding down from their week. You might hit a happy hour or whatever after work, catch one of the games, and by the time you get home, shower up and shit, and catch the second game. So I don't think it's as bad though.
Well, I mean, I don't mind the double Monday as long as they're both good games.
That's
Snooze
not
fest.
been happening.
There was one last week and there was one this week.
And I always end up in a league with the last seconds of a game, literally, like the determining factor, bro.
Yeah.
Literally.
Got lucky, bro.
I'm like, yo,
Bro,
Honestly,
I hate that shit.
it's
God-
so annoying.
When I'm right there and I have two play, like this week I had Tutu and Swift play last night.
He had a touchdown that he dropped too.
No. He had a touchdown that
That
he
they
dropped,
took away.
and he had a touchdown that they took away. So
Yeah.
that's two touchdowns I didn't get. But he still gave me the amount of points I needed.
Because he scored the last touchdown.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is,
You have Tutu?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
shout out to Matt Stafford underthrowing
absolutely not.
Nuka.
Puka?
Yo,
Puka Nuka
bro,
Luka.
I had 127. Goddard did his thing. He held me down.
I lost because of him.
It was like, all right, cool, right? I'm looking at the game. I'm sweating it out. I'm like, yo, I shouldn't even be invested in this game. He had gone quiet. He
You know
had
what I do?
4
I put my
points.
phone down when it's like that.
Yo,
Like,
he
I
had
ain't
four.
watching.
He had 4 points. So I'm watching the game and they not throwing it to him. I'm like, yes, don't throw it to him. Even when they try to throw it to him, sack. All of this is bad, right? I see one long pass, and I'm like, I know that's not who I think it is. My boy caught it, but he was short and he fell, and they tagged him at the 1. If he scored,
That's
I
how
lose
y'all know
in
he not
fantasy,
elite.
and I'm 0-3.
That's how you know
Yeah,
that
and
league.
because of that pass and because of the touchdown that he got right
Nah.
before that, I lost.
I
by
almost
6 points.
I almost lost because they did a fucking draw. I'm like, what are you doing? No, no.
Yo, fantasy will have
Keep it
you.
away from him.
Yo, fantasy will have you invested in teams you shouldn't even
Oh
be
my
rooting
God.
for.
Yeah,
Bro.
don't even care. And
Yeah.
look, me,
I didn't even want to watch the rest of that game. After I saw Meek was winning, I was like, I'm done. I'm off this.
Now I won. No, I won literally the last seconds.
Literally.
Literally the last seconds of the game.
unlike my older brother,
I
I,
knew-
don't
I
have
knew he was
multiple
gonna
teams.
win.
I have no teams. So I'm fully able to watch these games and only root for the people. Except for last week, I got the Dolphins defense, and
I
they
fully
were
watched all
locking
the
up somebody I had. I'm like, motherfucker, I need both of y'all to play good. only let him do shit. Shut down everybody else.
Yo, it was like I was playing against my players from my
Yo.
fantasy team in the other league.
Yo, that's the worst.
But I was spanking JP, so I was like, you know what? I don't mind if because you had a couple of players too that I have in other league.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know what? I don't mind if they tweak in one league because I'm already up by so much that
So what
it
I
don't
did
even
the
matter.
dub?
Huh?
That should make you
What?
bad. That should
I
make you
took that
bad
off.
mind some people too, because we was me and Mills was texting during the Ravens game. He's like, yo, he's like, I need Lamar. I said, I need that motherfucker to throw a pick. Big trust and all that. I fuck with you, but goddamn. And I'm like, bro, when it went to overtime,
Oh, he ran for like 2 touchdowns.
and then he had him and Gardner. So I'm like, bro, they're literally just on the other side, just running it up with extra points. I was like, damn, bro.
Bro, once I saw the game last night and they scored, I was like, bro, y'all gave Matt Stafford all of this time. And you know he about to try to get some redemption in him.
Yeah.
I lost. I was like, I lost. Already
Yo,
know
I was
lost.
really praying for that. I'm like, yo, I can't lose like this, bro. I can't lose like this, dog.
Bro, if you had lost last night, you know I was coming to
Oh, I already know. I'm like, yo.
talking
I'm like, yo, you
greasy.
record tomorrow, yo, Matt. You got to do something. I'm gonna have to make
Mike
a phone
Evans
call.
and Matt Stafford saved you. Because
Yo.
it was literally both of them
They
last
scored.
minute touchdowns for no reason.
Mike Evans with that one hand.
Yo, that
snag.
one hand catch was crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That one hand catch was crazy.
Mike, me and you got to have a talk.
No, y'all don't. You good?
Word.
Yeah, you got to just deal with it, bro.
If Wilson didn't fall too when he freaking caught that ball, that long ass ball.
Oh,
And you know,
Bruh.
Tyler Lockett dropped TD, and if he caught that,
you
would
the
have
one.
lost.
You the one.
You would have
Yo.
lost, bro.
I've seen some scores where people
God.
lost by like .20, bro. I'd have been sick. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. That's when you.
I'd rather get blown out.
yeah, like, don't put me through all of this all week and I lose by .2. Nah, come on. We got to go square up for the rest of the win, bro. Like,
What make it worse is that you lose by that close, and there's somebody on your bench
That
who
tweet.
was not supposed to do good.
got 18
Balled out,
points.
and one of your best players flopped. Like, bro, what were you doing, bro?
5
What are you
points.
doing?
I forgot. I told y'all somebody that was on the bench tweaking. Somebody had they had a chain.
I have
How do you,
more
how
on
do you say
it.
his last name?
The running back from Miami behind most.
Oh, HA?
HA.
HA?
He had him and he had somebody else on the bench. He had 60 fantasy points, but he had 70 points on his bench with between two players. I was like, I know he's tight.
I dropped 180 this week on Doug.
Yo, I saw
And then
that.
in my
I
other
dropped
league,
180 and lost.
I dropped 184 on Doug. Wild on him.
You dropped 180 and
I
lost.
had because
Now I played somebody
nah.
that dropped 210 in my KOR league,
Because of
bro.
your
I'm not
boy.
gonna lie. And
No, he dropped 214 on my team, and I dropped like what?
I had
one-
182.
like 140 and 150
That's
something.
nasty.
Bro,
But again-
everybody on his team scored a touchdown.
Lamar and
Like
and
I'm
Pat.
like, yo, bro, what the fuck?
He had
Like
185.
how?
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, yo,
I,
like, yo,
I,
this-
I dropped 205 in one of my
But
leagues.
mind you, I was at a
That'd be
wedding,
wildin'.
so I wasn't really paying attention to like my team. I opened up the app like, nah,
Close it right back.
nah.
I was like,
what?
Amber said you had one. He was like, yo, Meek is spanking somebody. I think he said it last
Doug?
week. Yeah. He was like, Meek got like 180 right now. I said, bro, I got 185 and I'm losing. I said, I
beat that
spank
one.
everybody in your league right now with this what I
Facts.
got.
Yo, that didn't be the worst one. When you put up like mad points and you still lose, you're like,
Bro,
bro,
'cause
what?
The underperformer, it's always those one or two play. Like this week, Josh Jacobs did it for me. I just needed him to get 15 points.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
bro.
he's been playing,
Oh
Terrible,
my
man.
gosh.
making that running back chat look
He
crazy.
killed me, bro. He did absolutely nothing. Nothing.
He pissed me off, and I had to sit Javante this week. I'm tired of that shit.
Yo, why he sound so stressed? He
Bro.
so tired of that shit.
That yo, I
As a running back, you putting up 3-4 points. Same thing with Singletary. I'm about to drop his
Same with
ass.
Pierce. Pierce finally scored.
I
God.
benched
Damian
Burrow.
Pierce.
I benched Burrow and I started Love. And Love gave me 27 fantasy
yeah,
points.
I'm not
Burrow-
gonna lie, that
I
might
bet-
be the GM move of the week right there.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I benched Deshaun and I started CJ.
And with that comeback,
You did something hot too. Yeah, nah,
I
y'all went
I started
and
Stafford
Deshaun played
over.
well. This
Because I'm
week.
thinking,
Yo,
look,
if I started Daniel Jones,
last week, I'm like, it's Deshaun's birthday. They just threw him this whole party.
he had a whole
me?
massage.
Chill.
Oh,
They threw him a whole party. His girl bought him some nice ass gifts and shit. I said he probably feeling good. And then he saw what they were saying last week, how they, did Cleveland give him too much money? He about to come out this week, birthday week, and tweak. Last week, this week,
Oh.
put in CJ. He played pretty good this week.
Yo,
Nah, but
CJ
he-
hurt me, yo.
well, what's the name? He looked good this week, bro.
Finally.
Yeah, he looked. Cooper
Finally.
too. They got a nice connection
Finally.
bonding over there. They look good.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into Kaepernick with his attempt
Oh.
to come back to the NFL.
It's respectable.
Guys, what do you like? What's your thoughts on this? I'm gonna start with Almar.
So I briefly skimmed through the letter, and I'm saying it's respectable because his initial approach wasn't like, all right, I see you guys need a quarterback. I'm here to be the quarterback for your team. He wasn't even coming from that angle because he knew that was going to get shut down. He came from the angle as you guys have a practice squad. I want to be like the leader of your practice squad to get your defense ready and everything like that. So he's trying to angle his way from like the interior of the infrastructure, which is respectable, but at the same time, bro, you haven't played since 2016. How long has this been?
That's
Bruh,
like
7 years.
seven.
you haven't played in the NFL that you played in is not the same NFL that there is now.
The rules have to be like 40% different.
It's a complete different league.
I'm not gonna lie, could you
it's the
crack
pace
back
is a
when you
lot
was in the league?
faster.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the NFL is totally.
it's-
different.
it's a
that's
diff- it's a
pre.
different league.
That's pre Josh Allen, pre Burrow, pre Mahomes. Right? Like almost
Yeah.
pre Mahomes. Yeah, nah, buddy. I'm gonna be honest though. It's respectable. It's always good to go after what you want. But at this point, my guy,
Dragging it.
this league, it's a young man's game. You've aged out. I'm gonna be honest. Only person that didn't age out was Tom Brady. But you saw how that went. Like, you have to be on top of your game for numerous years to be even considered to play that long. Like, you made a Super Bowl, but everything you did in that time span, it's not worth it anymore. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you think you can help, but that's like me saying, okay, you can help. Cam Newton can help. Like, there's a bunch of people that maybe can help. Do you want to go help a team that's dying? It's like, yeah, but let's be honest. It's not up for him to even come back. I love the effort. I love that you stayed in shape, but why not try and go like coach a quarterback, bro? Like, get back in the NFL in a different way. Nobody's going to let you come back.
I feel like he get up every day and he watch Invincible, and he watched that American Story, the Kurt Warner shit, and he's like, they did it. I can make my way back. Like, dog, it's I understand it, but like I feel like just that whole narrative is kind of played out at this point. He wasn't a starter when he left the league, and I don't really see like there's people who are waiting for quarterback jobs that are not the best quarterbacks, but they're still qualified. Like freaking Carson. There's a couple people on that list that's still, waiting for teams. So they're not going to
You got
pass
Nick
up.
Foles, so
Yeah.
supposedly, so on the list.
they're not-
Carson Wentz.
They're not going to. Your boy Josh Rosen's on the.
Yo.
But they're not gonna pass up those players to go and get someone one with all this media attention that's gonna come behind you, right? Two,
A lot of baggage.
who's to say like, all right, like it doesn't become more of a distraction than it does a help. And three, it's just like at this point, like Webb said, like you need to start trying to like hit up Coach Prime, see if you can get in there, be a quarterback coach. Like there's other things that you could be do to help push the sport and to still get across the message you want to get across. Because when they did the whole tryout and he wanted, the Disney contract and he wanted to record it and pick his own reporters and all of this stuff, it feels too motivated by like outside things. It's like it's not just football with you. It's football and then you have the whole which is right, the racial injustice and police brutality aspect. It's just a whole thing that a lot of people would, probably look at from the outside in, and I mean outside looking in, and not really see certain point of views, and they wouldn't really understand the value behind adding you to the team.
Yeah, no, I definitely get you. I read the post, and I like how like you read something, I'm like, oh, he's trying to finesse. Right there, like he's trying to finesse.
Oh,
I see what you
100%.
did there. I see what you did there, Cap. So, but I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with all you guys. Where I think like that time came and went. Does he deserve a shot? Yeah, I mean everybody deserves a shot, but
He had a shot.
I mean I'm talking about like from reading it, he wants to be a practice. Practice. He wants to help the team,
Listen, this is what
but we know that it's a finesse to get on the team and
this is what they have to do.
hopefully beat Zach out the job.
The same way how Tim Tebow did all that training, and he's like, oh, he needs a shot. He switched positions, and they gave him a shot, and you saw, like, all right, clearly this ain't for you. Maybe somebody needs to pick him up for preseason and let him go out there and be like, all right, nigga, this shit is not for you no more.
But it's danger in that because then if it is for
The
him,
game is faster.
What if he get out and start tweaking?
yo, like if he go out there and really tweak, and then it's like, yo, we can't not sign him. Then you deal with the dangers of all
But even
the
if
other baggage that came
Yeah,
with him.
if you don't sign him, then maybe now somebody else gets to take a look at him. Like there was a quarterback that got signed this week that he said, I think he was at Dallas. This was the last game. They told him that he was going to be cut before the last
Cooper
preseason.
Rush?
Yeah. They told him he was going to be cut before the last preseason game, and they allowed him to go out there and ball out for the last game. And he played tremendous, and other people got to see his skill set. And then because of that, he made a team.
That's amazing. It's just 2023.
No,
Yeah.
but
Cap,
the thing
you got
about
a
this
coach.
though is that the Jets are going to sign Trevor Siemian out of all people.
Yeah,
I
that's,
mean, yeah, that's what dampers the mood. It's like, okay, you tell me this, but you signed who?
Yeah.
Trevor Siemian.
I honestly do feel bad for their fan base. Like,
Yeah, no, for real.
I don't like. Again, I don't have a team, but Jets fan. Some of my boys out there, Mikey Gordon, all you guys, I do feel bad for you guys because it's just like, damn, bro. Even when they have, somebody said there was like this feel like the Brett
They
Favre,
coach.
the Brett Favre shit all over again.
It is.
Like,
It literally.
But we
is.
said that from the beginning though, which is crazy.
Yeah.
If you go back, we said this is Brett Favre all over again.
Yeah, like it's just gonna repeat.
Like they're
itself.
cursed. They're literally cursed, bro.
my man, there's just a whole thread of Jets fans just complaining, and there was a dude where he had like since Mark Sanchez, he's just had random quarterbacks. He's just going through his QB collection. He's like, this guy fucking sucks. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. He goes, Sam Darnold, we ruined him. He's like, Zach Wilson, we ruined him. I was like,
Yo, did you see
damn,
what
bro.
Fireman Fred said?
Huh? Nah, what he said?
He's the color. I don't know what we gotta do, but we gotta get rid of Zach Wilson.
Bro, because you see,
Yo.
you see, like, bro.
Bro.
All right, you have somebody that went down, right? Who's obviously a huge part of your team. It's fucking Aaron Rodgers. Now, your first mindset wouldn't be, all right, maybe this kid that we clearly didn't want to take a chance on last year, who we clearly got somebody to replace.
No, but that's their fault though.
Somebody got to get fired for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to lose their job.
It doesn't make any
for
sense.
that.
Yes.
What do you mean?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, I'm about to say.
agreeing
what
with
do you
you.
mean? Somebody need to lose their job.
It doesn't make any
who
sense.
picked him? Pack your bag.
The thing is that they look like they got caught up in some hype beast crap. That's
Yes.
literally what it was.
Bro, they were saying there's so many number twos they could have went. They could have went and tried to get freaking. There's so many other people, bro. There's people sitting that are starters, like Jameis. Jameis is a starter on another team.
James gonna throw that
Could have
mother.
went and tried to get
gonna
started.
sling
They
that
said
thing.
they could have went and tried to get Mike White back. They could have went and signed Cooper Rush before what's name signed them. Who signed him? New England, right?
Yeah.
This I would have freaking called the Giants, like, can we get Tyrod?
Yeah, right.
Send him on the block, please.
Yeah, just tell him to come right across the parking lot.
The facility. Yeah.
Like there's so many other you have so much talent on your team, and you see people are starting to show their frustration.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
Wilson.
Mike, who?
Wilson and Wilson. They were,
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
they
Garrett
were
Wilson,
arguing.
yeah.
Or
Garrett was,
they were having some kind
arguing. Then you saw Mike, the running back. He got to
Mike Carter.
yeah, Mike
Yeah.
Carter. He got into an argument with his
the
position coach.
Yeah.
Is because when you have a team that's built to win right now and you're not winning,
It's frustrating.
it's frustrating, bro.
Especially
First
when
off,
they're young.
and that defense is that good, bro. Sauce wants to win. Quentin Williams, all of them, they all want to win, bro. You have ballers on your team.
The
that
team
wanna
already
win.
like gave up on Zach.
Yeah.
Again.
Brees Hall
For, like, the third
all
time.
the people. Those are all people that are ready to win right now. So they said even if you just get a competent quarterback, bro. Like honestly, and somebody was breaking it down on Twitter. There was like as much as people talk shit about Kirk Cousins, if they made a trade for Kirk Cousins,
It would tremendously help.
it would work.
Do it. Please.
It would work.
Do it.
So you want
want Zach?
Zach Wilson?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm like, he didn't look into that.
They
You
gotta
get
keep
Zach
him.
Wilson.
They got to keep him on the back burners, but we'll take something else.
But who are you
Pick-
going to put at quarterback? Who's your backup?
Oh, I don't care.
Kellen Mond.
Anybody but Kirk.
Kellen Mond.
And also too,
Tank.
I want to
He
say
said Tank.
my boy Minshew, he really got that Fitz magic vibe to him.
Yeah.
He a backup, but when your starter go down and he come in, you like, let's go. Yo, I fucking
you,
love
Gardner
it.
be holding it
I love his
down,
energy,
dog.
bro. He did it at Jacksonville. He did it like again this week. It's just he comes off the bench with a good. That's what a backup's supposed to be. I can come in. I might not be as good as a starter, but I'm gonna bring energy
And you get the job done.
I'm gonna execute and get the job done. That's what they're there for. So
Zach was like, wait, I'm in now? Me? Y'all want me to? Y'all want me?
Howard, how did you get here?
Y'all want me to go in?
Nah,
All
that's
right, I'm gonna stink it up.
it's crazy, bro. There's a lot of moves they could have made to grab somebody else. In the
All right,
league that
so-
wasn't important.
Hot seat, real quick. Whoa. Quote it. Hot seat, real quick. You're the GM of the Jets. What is your next move? Go, Meek.
How much rope do I have?
I'm going to look for the best available. I'm gonna look for the best available backup quarterback. See if we can try to make a trade. Cause that I can't watch Zach. Like he's literally holding the team back.
Oh, it's
He's
bad.
literally holding the team back.
It's bad.
Like,
My man threw a check down in a
not
4th
only
and
the
10.
players but the coaches because they can't run certain plays because he's not making the play. There's videos of of Garrett Wilson wide open. He just does not make the pass. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, somebody else.
He's just here for the vibes. Like, what are you doing?
Somebody said to be honest, and it was like that he's pretty much sitting over there. It was like we could go and get Jake Fromm. He's not that bad. Like I'll take that over Zach. Like, and I believe he's on the Commanders right now, sitting on the bench. But it's like, bro, it doesn't make any sense that you have a team that is that skilled and you didn't play. Like he shouldn't even been second on your depth chart. You should have got Aaron Rodgers. And but all right, he can. If we want to keep him, he can learn from Aaron Rodgers. I let him learn for the third position in the depth chart. You had a solid backup because Aaron Rodgers is older, or he might have. It might be 1 week he could have strained his shoulder. You're like, all right, we want to sit him this week. So your confidence would it be right back in the quarterback that you didn't want last year? Like
They
that
should have
didn't-
kept Mike White.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. It doesn't make any
I
sense.
feel like at some point, ego and pride has a lot to do with all that. I mean, they gotta show face. They mess up. They fuck up, quote unquote. So they can't do all of that and completely throw him on the back burner.
Man,
gotta
listen,
try to
they
keep
say
him
he
involved.
survived.
I mean, that's
Hard
basically
Knocks.
what they did with this dude, Trey Lance, which was another reach pick. Like I want to know who literally watches these players, see them come,
They need to
get
be
hyped
taught.
up, and then they go, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the guy that he got hyped up from working out with nobody in front of him than the actual guys that are killing during the actual game. What common sense is that? Like,
whoever
what
that
is
is,
that?
they need to be fired
Bro.
publicly.
like
That motherfucker rolled out right and threw a back shoulder ball, and they said get
top
him in
five.
get him in the top 5 right now.
that's crazy. With nobody on him,
That's how it go.
and you don't play nobody at BYU.
Yeah.
You play your cougar.
Wow, that's illegal there.
Is it?
Did you see that they said they're gonna open an investigation on the legality of the tush push?
Yo, all right, we're done.
You know what that is?
Yes.
When they push the ball,
What the Eagles keep
what
doing?
Jalen does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Eagle quarterbacks need
What they were arguing in a group chat about.
today. Yeah,
They're trying to say. I'm like, bro, that's always been in football. They're not doing anything illegal. They're just really good at it.
that and they have Kelsey.
Kelsey, I was about to say Kelsey.
they have Kelsey. Well, they have a good offensive line on top
Yeah,
of that. They
like,
have Kelsey to go over the line. So,
They
so
get,
it's just
they
good.
get
for them.
extremely low and they push.
Yeah.
And
You cannot move the.
But they have a
literally.
really
You
good
can't move the
offense.
goalposts when it comes to that. That's a play. First off, it's not a desirable play. QB sneaks, right?
People always did it.
People
Brady
always
do
did
it in
it.
the one all the time.
But when you develop, first off, somebody said not only do you have Kelsey, but you have to stop the quarterback. And usually the quarterback on most teams are like,
Isn't that true?
you look at Mac Jones and he takes his shirt off compared to somebody else that takes his shirt off. Like he's a professional. But freaking Jalen Hurts, he squats 600 plus pounds.
No, 700. 700 pounds he squats.
I think seven is over 6.
I know. It is.
No, I'm joking. But like that's hard to stop, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is hard to stop.
And not to mention, they be having the backs behind them pushing them in.
Yeah.
And everything.
Bro put both his tight ends back there every play. Like, that's who's pushing. It's not regular, like, it's Goddard. Yo, come on, let's go. Push me. First down.
The person that also blocked linemen.
Bro, I will tell you, at any given point in a football game, that is the worst position to be in when you have to be on defense and your position is to start the pile. Like you have to dive down to start the pile.
Nasty work.
Bad. Because you just feel people piling on top of you. Bro, that shit is bad. That shit's bad.
Yeah. Chandler Jones.
Bad
Chandler
situation.
Jones.
I'll make this quick. I better leave that man alone. You know who his brother is?
Yup.
No, you know who he is. He can fight too.
Yeah, I don't care.
His brother is
Your brother's
John
known to sleep
Bone
people.
Jones.
His brother said that he's the only person that beat him.
Not now. Not now. His brother is John Bones. His whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave them alone.
He makes
They
them
pull
come
up to the facility,
yeah.
bro. You better call the everything.
Oh, they might.
SWAT everybody.
You ain't see his tweet that he tweeted last week? They all might pull up.
I'm gonna be honest.
all might pull up
If I see
soon.
them outside, I'm gonna be
Real
honest.
soon.
I'm gonna be like, yo, whatever we did,
for
we're
the
wrong.
viewers that don't know, what is going on with Chandler Jones?
So he put out a message like a week ago saying that he doesn't want to play for the Raiders for that coach, which I don't disagree because that coach sucks. And that someone molested his goddaughter or something like that. Yeah, like it's like that deep. And from the looks of the tweet, it looks like somebody in the Raiders offense, like the top offense.
Yeah, it
is
looks like
what they're
somebody
saying.
in the organization.
Yeah.
Like
So-
a player, is it?
We don't know if it's a player or we don't know
Okay.
who it is. He just didn't say, but he tweeted that. And then news came out, I think yesterday or today, that they put him in like the psych ward or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I hope he's good,
Yeah.
but that's crazy. Like
Yes.
all that stuff is crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's a really good football player.
Really
and they
good
and
player.
and they can use him. Like next to Max Crosby, he's crazy.
Word.
That's wild.
Facts. Prayers out to him in a situation. You know, definitely don't want to see anybody not at their best. So
Yeah.
hopefully he can, get that sorted out and make his way back to the field.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean that was pretty much it on that situation. We can get into fantasy football.
I'm back.
Well, before we get to fantasy, let's get into a more injuries, man. More notable injuries. Mike Williams went down with a torn ACL. Who else? I I think I was pretty much the only one this week that was a really
No.
big injury.
Oh,
No,
Jalen
somebody else.
Waddle was
Oh,
out.
Jalen.
Concussion.
No, well, Jalen Waddle was hurt since last week.
Concussion, though.
Jimmy G got a concussion. We said.
Diggs.
Diggs tore his ACL. Yes,
Yeah.
Diggs tore his.
In practice.
Yeah, because of that, the Cardinals put a spanking on the Cowboys.
My thing is dumb. We're being dumb in Dallas. Who does one-on-ones during the season?
Dallas.
Idiots, bro. Like, we just cost the man. He was hooping.
Yeah.
He had 2 forced fumbles and an interception. We were going to be DB of the year. We were going to be there.
I don't know. My man on his Jets caught 3 picks for the game.
Who was he playing?
Facts.
Uh.
But yeah, that shit doesn't make any sense. How you should at that point, once you're in season, it should be all tune-up stuff and all install.
Like,
your
what do we-
skill set is your skill set.
What are we
It don't make any sense for
proving?
you to
Like,
go one-on-one with that person if you're playing.
But you still got practice. You fucking suck. You fucking like, come on, like,
Yeah.
like.
not
so-
gonna lie, he's
so-
right.
Violating his quarterback.
He's right.
But that's the competitiveness and the cockiness. in
It's
there.
great to be competitive, but also like McCarthy. Hello, we're
Get it.
in season.
Yeah.
People are getting hurt by the boatload every week, and we're not even in a game.
Like big
Yo,
injuries.
we talking about practice, not the game I love, not the game I live and die for. We talking about practice.
Which is when I found out, I
AI
said,
voice.
like I thought he was just running like. No,
Yeah,
I'm like-
yeah.
It said 1 hour. I said, "Oh man, Dallas wilding. They getting too crazy down there." He must have said who was he guarding?
I don't even want to know
Who
because I
is
swear if it's
CD?
a third string, if it's a third string wide receiver, I'm gonna be like, why was he even out there?
Wow.
Yo,
I mean, it's a good thing y'all picked up Stephon. Because
That ain't even
I
working
mean,
out how it's
I'm
supposed
about to say he ain't looking too good.
He looking old. He looking old. I'm not
He
gonna
looking
lie.
like-
He
he
looking
looking
old.
better than Pat Pito.
what Jay said, Pat P looked like a bag. Yo.
Jay was going off, bro. Oh my god.
But then he caught the pick.
Where Jay said he still look like a bag. But what a pick, yo. My boy
Nah.
Jay my boy Jay on IR right now.
Yo,
I'm not
fact.
gonna lie.
Get well
He'll be
soon,
back.
Jay.
Word.
Get well soon, bro.
But we'll get into fantasy real quick.
Yeah, I'm back. I got my first win. Don't let me get on the run.
Hurt this week.
It wasn't that bad.
It's just
as-
been
it just what
The
it was
red
a
the
big
red
players,
wedding every
though.
week. So
But it was good players that got hurt too. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like damn.
everything else is all hamstrings, like
like-
Aaron Jones and
Like
them.
Mike Williams can't catch a break.
Yeah.
Bro, he put up 26 fantasy
Mike
points
my
and
boy,
then went
bro.
down.
You don't Clemson
Clemson dog right
there.
Can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
That Dolphins offense. If you have anybody in there
oh my god.
on that goddamn track team, they
Man.
went bananas.
Nuts.
That was crazy.
Literally, McDaniels was up there. Yo, who do you need to score? What do you need next? Because we got it.
Bro, somebody put a screenshot up. They had Tua, Mostert, and however you say his name,
A chain.
Cool. HA
Achin.
Really? All in one,
All-
and they were starting.
all on
Yeah.
one team.
I'm gonna be honest. They put up 250 points, easy.
That's from 3 players.
3 players.
HA was the number 1 fantasy scorer for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
54 points, right?
53 in our league. Keenan Allen.
Tweet.
Hooper.
Keenan Allen, the 1 year I don't draft him because I'm tired of going into the playoffs with him in a hamstring and missing him every year.
And that be the
He's going
reason.
bananas. He's going bananas.
Yeah, what we called him at draft? We call him Keenan Hamstring Allen.
Oh, chill. Yo, bro.
That's a
Meek,
fact.
Meek know about them hammies.
Yo. Yeah, so we're going to get back to these players that went crazy. Justin Herbert had a good game this past week. So did, we've mentioned Adams. Honestly, Kurt always get these garbage stats, you know. Pat stat. Thielen. Crazy work.
Bro.
Crazy work.
Don't want to discuss it.
Tank Dell is not playing. Tank Dell is running away with this opportunity.
He's literally not playing in the league I'm in. I'm trying to get him off somebody's bench.
Jamar Chase, finally.
Finally, there was a sighting.
Finally, bro.
You know what hurt?
Finally,
You want to
bro.
know what hurt about that though? T. Higgins just went quiet.
They said T Higgins might request a trade.
Yo,
I mean,
he should though.
He should. I mean, if I was him,
I mean,
I'd
he
go to the
did drop
Chiefs.
some passes though too.
He did, but
T.
if
Higgins?
I
Yeah,
was him,
couple.
I'd go to the Chiefs.
T.
Yeah,
Go to the
yeah,
Chiefs.
he needs to go to the Chiefs.
Like you get the number one spot immediately.
Yeah,
Word.
Because
guarantee.
who's gonna stop me? Your only other receiver is a tight end.
True. I left Pacheco on my bench this week too.
Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's
Yeah,
nasty.
he
Put up
actually
16
did
on the
good.
bench.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it and then I was like, keeping him in. It turned out to be good.
Josh Allen isn't really like he he doing good.
No. He's streamlining. He's doing exactly what he needs to be. Let's not talk bad about him.
No.
Because I'm only gonna talk bad about.
I'm
week
saying
one.
for where he was. I'm talking about for
much
where he
confidence
was
with you.
drafted at in a lot of places. You could have waited for that shit. Like, literally.
I mean, also that's true. That's true.
That-
but
that's-
also,
that's
who
my
was gonna take
perspective.
golf over Josh Allen? Let's be clear.
no. But I'm just saying.
Drafted.
That, like Deshaun Watson fell to like 9th, 10th round in most leagues, and he put up more than your boy.
Really, Josh
Yeah.
Allen been hooping, man. It's
He
just
only
week
24 for Josh Allen to be drafted in the top. I see him going first, second round,
Man,
third round.
listen, it's a lot of QBs only
There's
putting
a
up
lot
18.
of talent on the
I'll
board
take the
still,
20
though.
ball. I'll take a 20 ball from a QB right now. It's a
Yeah.
lot of QBs.
No,
I
I
feel
mean,
like this
18.
this year for fantasy is
It's
QBs
real.
are generating.
Nah, but
a
Josh
lot
Allen
less
usually
points.
30 plus.
that's
easy.
exactly.
Easy.
That's what I'm
30.
saying.
He's a walking 30.
That's why he's ranked so high when you go to draft him.
Hey.
He's not producing
Even
at
Pat.
that level. Yeah, Pat was going the first rounds. I heard. I'm like,
Oh
damn.
Pat been going 23,
I would
25.
never.
He another walking 30.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying that's still high for QBs. It's not a lot of QBs out here. Not.
nah,
It's,
they are.
it's three that,
when
that
you got
normally
when
get
you
that.
when you get Watson, you get Herbert, and they're all equaling that person that's first, second round picks. That's kind of bad, bro.
I mean, we
Lamar
only in
walking
week
30,
four.
Pat walking 30, Josh Allen's walking
Yeah.
30.
Yep, those
those are the-
three
those
are
are the three.
normally 30 more.
I mean, but we getting there. Let's not count it out. It's early
No,
in the
we ain't counting
season.
it out.
I told you we streamlined except
But
for week
Josh
one.
would have had
when we
like
threw
40
4
last
picks.
year. Right now.
Hey. We're getting there. Step by step, week by week,
Your, boy,
brick by
your,
brick.
your boys sometimes are walking 30.
I mean, yeah, but we got to be down, and it's got to be a comeback game.
Oh, he said it, America. America, he said it.
I don't look at
I'm
him
live.
for fantasy. I just know what it is. Like you're gonna get a 30 ball from Dak when we down a touchdown going into the mid third quarter. He gonna start hooping. He's gonna become Dakota. Like he's gonna make it rain out there. Like you be like, yo, he just had 15. End of the game, 32. What happened? He threw it to mad tight ends.
Yeah.
That's facts. Yo.
Yo,
Bro.
let him see. I went and I picked up his tight ends. I ain't gonna hold you.
And he
Points.
gave you, he gave you
Yeah,
how
yeah,
much
man.
points?
Yo, the check down be the check down. He be like, yo, Cooks? No. CD? Yo, tight end?
Yo, that's why I'm glad I didn't draft CD in no league. Because I already knew, bro. I already knew the headache with fucking CD Lamb, yo. I already knew, bro. Kelsey, me and Kelsey.
Yeah.
Me and Kelsey.
What was he, six for 7?
Yeah, 19 fantasy points.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Taylor Swift was in the building. He did what he was supposed to.
Shit, I would have slid up to that booth in the middle of the game.
Hey, big head.
Now with that mustache, he definitely pulled off. He was like, "Hey, come here, off."
I'm
You
not
see
gonna
the
lie,
after,
that's
you see
a
the after the
nasty-
game finish when he's walking out?
Yeah, yo,
He was like,
bro,
He said, I know that look anywhere.
bro, they got so much coverage from that game of just them. It's crazy.
Bro,
somebody commented was like, "Hey, was Taylor Swift at the game?"
Yeah.
Yo, if you see it, there's like a slowed down video where like Patrick Mahomes is waving up to the box at her, and everybody just goes immediately like it's a chain. Everybody goes, yo, that's Taylor Swift. Somebody goes, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, like, Taylor Swift. He's like, Taylor Swift. Everybody's like, Taylor Swift. It's like football game, bro. Football game.
The yesterday the Eagles fan had
I would see her and be like,
had a good sign in the crowd. They had DeAndre and fucking Kelsey.
oh yeah, I saw that.
They was like this is the only Kelsey Swift connection we care about.
That's
Well,
cute.
yeah.
Shout out to DeAndre Swift too, bro.
yeah,
Wow, he's taking the
starting.
ball away from Gainwell, and I don't like it because now I got to drop him.
I got Swift.
Miles Sanders finally have a decent week in fantasy.
He gotta go, bro.
Miles Sanders finally give a he gave a decent week in fantasy.
Facts.
Yeah.
He had a lot of drop
Yo,
balls.
what's the name? Look that bad, yo. Andy Dalton ain't look that bad, yo.
Yo,
What?
yo, all the receivers put
Yo,
up points.
my man,
What?
every
All
time,
the receivers put up points.
wildin'.
Chark had like 15.
every
Thielen had
time
like
Andy Dalton take off
20
his helmet, bro, I'm like, yo, he looks like an evil villain, bro.
He does.
Yeah, he
The
does.
fucking eyebrows. That's what it is. Insert the eyebrows right here.
Yo. Nah, he balled out though.
Yeah, he balled out,
See,
for-
he
for sure.
did exactly what you're supposed to. I mean,
He
number
looked. I
one
ain't
is
gonna
down.
hold you. He looked better.
Backup came in and he gave that spark and that
Go
energy.
ahead, Meek.
What-
Finish
what was
that
wrong with
statement.
Bryce
He
this
looked better than Young. Yeah, I know.
They wanted to hold him out because he slightly aggravated something last
His
week. I forgot.
ankle.
That's what it was. I think.
His ankle.
So they just took precaution and just held him out for the past.
But he
week.
moved that offense better than he was.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know, and I like Bryce. I like Bryce.
But I mean, that's
my boy.
That's a
I
seasoned
defend
quarterback.
Bryce.
Stop throwing that shit to Thielen so much, bro. God damn.
Ah.
Bro, I'm
Thielen the
looking.
vibe this year.
Thielen had 11 points.
Yo,
I'm
both,
like, I'm
but
chilling.
but it's crazy how both quarterbacks literally just Thielen's always open for them. They just throw it to Thielen. Doop, doop. I'm like, that's crazy. Thielen.
It's also crazy how last year Kirk couldn't find him to save his life.
Kirk couldn't find Diggs.
Yeah, I know. I picked him up this year, and I picked up Thielen and Diggs last year, and that's what I get. That's what I get.
But yeah, I
Misery.
mean, well, besides that, I mean, everybody else did what they supposed to do. Fantasy, nobody
Yeah.
really popped off. They just did the predictions. Pollard at his regular 15, 16 projected.
Yo, what's that shit he be wearing on his neck?
It's a fan.
Everybody, no, not everybody, but
it's not.
like
It's a neck stabilizer, but it's a fan.
I'm dead. He said it's a fan.
My man be having his own AC on.
Yeah, I was like, bro, is that KT tape
No,
or is it?
there's linebackers that actually wear that too.
Yeah.
He the only person I see wearing that
For
shit.
real?
He like my uncle with the Bluetooth headphones on.
Nah, there's
He might be a truck-
linebackers that wear.
He might be a
couple-
trucker.
It's a couple receivers I think I seen wearing them. Running backs.
Nah, but his be visible. I know what you be asking.
Yeah.
They be like, why is that on?
He said, "What's on his neck? What's on your neck?"
Pollard had like a kneecap.
Waiver ads this week. You already know. If they're on the Dolphins, grab them.
Dead ass.
Oh yeah. If you have any Dolphins players available in your league, pick them up, bro.
Even Robbie Chosen Anderson. Go grab him.
Let's get him. Let's get him.
Yo, when did that happen?
What do you mean? Like they've been had him.
What his name?
No, the name.
Last year.
I saw Robbie Chosen, and then I saw the picture pop. I said, I know this guy.
I think
He
I think like last
thinks
year.
he's Ocho. First off, he changed his name from Robbie with an Y to Robbie with an IE legally, right? Then he went Robbie Chosen. Then he changed his name to Chosen Anderson, and now he's Robbie Chosen again.
he bored.
the spawn of Meta World Peace. What is this?
He think he Ocho.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
chosen.
To be on the bench for
Yeah,
the rest of
he,
his life.
he just got called up for the practice squad too.
Yeah, he was on practice. Well,
he
they
got
cut
cut.
him.
They cut him and then
And put him
called
on practice
him.
squad. Yeah, and then they called him up.
Nah, but he balled out too.
Yeah, he definitely did. Well, HA is probably there in a couple leagues. He's probably there.
AKA all these
Hey,
names we
don't-
giving
don't believe the
y'all
hype.
ain't nothing open in pup league, bro. Nobody's there.
He's there. Don't
there.
don't believe the hype though. I mean that.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna produce as much as he did. He might get a touchdown though.
But
every week.
I mean, obviously, you don't wish it on anybody. But Mostert
Yeah.
isn't the
That
most
durable.
Isn't adorable, yeah.
So
That's actually why he got a lot of touches because Mostert wasn't 100%.
that motherfucker is fast, bro.
all of them motherfuckers.
He
Mostert runs a 4.3,
and
and
so does H.
no. Agent runs a
4.2.
fucking 4. He runs a sub 4.2. They said or some shit like that.
And he got power with his running too, just like Mostert though. Mostert has a little power. With
shit's
him.
Bro,
crazy.
their entire team, offense and defense,
Between the
are
two of them,
fast.
those eight touchdowns, 2 receiving, 2 rushing, each of them.
yeah, it was a wild day. Again, 70
Nuts.
ball.
Yeah, nuts.
Somebody need to lose their job though.
That shit is embarrassing. bro.
Nobody's bad. If you were on defense, your badge don't work till Wednesday. I'm sorry. You can't get in the facility.
I
Forever.
want to see what the defense got for fantasy. It had to be like -20.
Who?
for Broncos.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now.
Speaking of negative points for fantasy,
Denver-
I have yet to have a team in the pup league not give me negative points. Every week I go look at matchups and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pick them up. Every week I've gotten negative. I looked at the Jaguars game. I'm like, they got it. -1. The week before that, I had like -3. I'm like, it was the Giants. It was the Giants, bro. I was like, they're playing the Cardinals. I'll be okay. -3.
Bro, that should be a bitch because it's like.
Trap.
So you telling me if I would have put no defense, I would have had
I
more
would
points?
I would have did better. I would have did better.
If you would have put no defense, you would have did better. That's insane.
But
Shout out to the Dolphins though. They've
How
been
did they
serving
have
me
two
right.
they had two. I was gonna say they had 2 fantasy points. They probably had
The week before, they literally had a donut.
They returned a touchdown.
They had a donut.
That's how they got 2 points.
Denver the week before had a
Denver-
donut. This week they had 2.
They had 2 points because they got a touchdown returned.
I don't even want to talk about special teams and touchdowns.
The toilet bowl is this week because don't Denver play the Bears?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody got to win or it's a tie.
I'm not gonna lie. If this
Bro.
ends in a tie,
Yeah.
Nah.
disband this team for the rest of the year.
I think I got to bench Justin
Send them
Fields.
niggas to the G League.
Nah, what you gotta do
I
is
might
just
have to-
combine both teams.
You definitely have to bench him. In
Yeah,
my
but-
other league, I drafted him. You know what I did with him? I tried to put him on IR, like as a healthy scratch, just to see if it would work.
Loser goes to the XFL.
Yo, you trying to do it yourself?
Yeah, like yo,
Let me help
healthy
him
scratch,
out.
healthy scratch. Like he's done, bro. I put in Baker Mayfield. We gonna make it,
I drafted him way too high too. I had high hopes for him.
Who,
this
Baker?
year.
bro. And they be killing me because
Justin
Fields.
Fields.
They kill me because every week his projected be like 18, 19. You know damn well he's not getting that in fantasy. He getting 7.
7 is crazy.
If he still was using his legs like he was last year, he would.
Yeah.
Bro,
I mean,
he got
I was expecting a dual threat this year, but
Honestly, if I was him,
the
I'd be
only,
like, fuck it.
It's
the
I'm
no
only
using my
rule.
thing
legs.
he's
no threat.
threatening is the bench.
If you want to bench
Yo.
me. But I'm using these legs.
And they went and got a DJ Moore for him. I thought that was
Yo,
a
they're
good
not
connection.
using him right. There's video of him like talking to somebody in the preseason, and they literally tell him, they're like, yo, they're not using
No,
him
he
right.
was talking to Devin White.
Yeah, and he was
And
like,
that was
yo,
last week during the game.
Yeah, he was like, yo, they're not
Yeah,
using you
they're
right. He's like,
using
yo,
you.
I know. Like, what do you say to that? Like,
Crazy.
yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, I think
But-
1 week Claypool had more targets than he did.
Yeah.
Don't
Well, he
get-
scored this week though. Thank
Don't
God.
bring
He
that
saved
name
my
up
team.
without Jay. Jay will have a fit if we bring up Claypool.
that's one of his favorite wide receivers.
Jacob like, what?
after every week he played, they just bring up that clip that he said on the pivot.
Oh, being the best receiver in the
he
league.
said, "I'm gonna be top 3 receivers next year." Quote this.
We all laughed.
If you believe that, you
know-
were heavily
He
on
was
drugs.
talking about in Madden. You know when they put like the subtitles, it had at the bottom. It said in Madden.
Madden?
In caption. Yeah,
Oh,
I just missed
oh.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
I guess I'm legally blind.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's not even top 3 on his team, but it was whatever.
CJ Stroud is an ad. I would keep him on the bench though. If you do add him,
Start him.
Hey, if Jordan
Start
Love
him.
is available in any of y'all leagues, make sure y'all pick
Start
him
him.
up.
Started
That kid
CJ
is
this week.
nice,
He did me
man.
right. Pause. Start him.
Who?
CJ.
Joshua Palmer
Yes. Must add.
is the top ad.
He don't even have a jersey in the like.
Kind of fantasy shit, right?
You know
Nah,
who?
Yo,
you-
no,
like that.
not even fantasy. In real life, like he was gonna go get his family. I saw a video. He was going to get his family a
His jersey?
jersey. So he goes into their facility, their little pro shop, and you can customize a jersey. And then it says you can pick from the squad. So everybody name pops up, and his name's just not in there, like at all. I'm like, bro, your own
That's
team
crazy.
doesn't even know
Crazy.
you exist.
That's
That's
tough.
crazy.
But he beat the Cowboys, so what do I
Quentin
know?
Johnson he's also a good ad, but I would tread lightly with him.
Yeah.
He was really good at TCU with go balls and slants. But who knows? Maybe he might kick up.
DJ Chark Jr.
DJ Chark Jr. is a good ad. Brandon Cooks, if somebody dropped him.
I definitely dropped him. I could have him.
Monitor Kendrick Bourne if he's there. And they got dropped. Wanda Robertson from the Giants. Got decent targets. He looked really good running out of his routes. Came back really fast from the ACL injury.
His
Who
ass
else?
got rocked last week. Cody's concussed. Don't worry, he stepped. He got that baby first step.
Nah, he got like a penguin.
My boy stood up like Bambi. That shit was bad.
Bro.
It was a great
What?
catch though.
Yeah, it was. It was. But I mean, that's pretty much it that I would have for ads. I mean, by the time this comes out, the waiver wire will be cleared. It clears tonight.
Yeah.
But if any of those guys are missed,
I need H'en.
you could definitely pick them up. Pup League, we'll just run through an update. Guino was in first place,
He rigged it.
3-0. I'm in second place, 3-0. Justin is 2-1. Lou's 2-1. Bibby's fifth, 2-1. Jay's in sixth place, 2-1. Zach's 2-1. Todd 1-2. Rel got a big one. His team put like 190 on. They tweaked this week. He's in ninth place. B Web
Hey,
over there.
I made
Both
it.
my
tenth
brothers at the
place.
bottom.
I made it.
Them niggas is ass, bro.
I made it.
They not even representing the family, right?
B Web in 10th place, 1-2.
telling you.
Alvar
The
is right under B Web.
The people
1-2.
who had the top ratings, their teams are not doing good right now.
I told you don't trust the
You're in
ratings,
sixth
right?
place?
Told you.
You said Amani was in sixth place?
No. That's Jay. Mine
Bonnie's not in this league.
Yeah.
Oh,
Caesar is in last place.
Yeah, dead last.
Caesar.
Brian's tied with him. They're both 0-3. Owen boys.
The Owen boys.
Owen boys. And Diego is 1-2, and he's in 12th place. It's crazy. It's still a long season.
It is. I'm just happy to get a win, so I ain't got to get that mirror and all of that. That's all I'm trying to avoid.
I mean, once you if you go 0-5, 0-6,
It's over.
yeah, you might as well try to
You might as well
play
back
spoilers. Play spoilers.
Yeah.
Tank
Make
to
some
get the number one pick.
That's not how this works.
Word.
All right, I got something for y'all though, real quick. I'm gonna read y'all some stats, right? But I need y'all. I'm not gonna tell you the names. It's just two separate players. I want you to pick the player you would have for MVP. Okay, here we go. So,
Player
player A, 22.8 points per game, 9.5 rebounds per game, 1.6 assists per game, 1.4 steals per game, 2.2 blocks per game, on 56 field goal percentage, 31% from 3-point, 81% from free throw. Team finished number 1 overall.
A. Okay.
That's player A. Cool. Player 2, 23 points per game, 9.3 rebounds per game, 3.8 assists per game, 1.5 steals per game, 1.6 blocks per game, 46.5 field goal percentage, 35.5 from 3-pointer, 85 free throw percentage. Team finished second overall.
Damn, that's really close.
Nah, it's a close race.
Personally, I would probably say
I'll give you this though. I'll add this in. Player 2 beat player 1's team 2 out of the 3 times they played.
okay.
But the thing about player 1 is they show up more on a nightly basis.
Guarantee bucket.
From my eyes, they show up more on and they have a deeper team. Player 1 has a deeper team, if you ask me. But again, I'm not gonna give you the names. I just need you to pick.
So last year when they were talking about like the NBA MVP and stuff like that, they were saying that the MVP is not necessarily the best player in the league, but it's the most valuable player
To their
to
team.
their team.
Yeah.
So the fact that you said player A is 22-9, but their team's number 1, but player B is 23-9, and their team's number 2, you kind of got to cancel that out because like it's
Yeah.
But you say player A shows up more.
I feel so more on a nightly basis.
So I would go player A.
Yeah, I would probably go player A. Because
I need consistency.
Because you're talking about the consistency, 1, and then 2, that player, they obviously will their team to be number 1. And player B, they obviously play with a chip on their shoulder because you said that they beat them in their 2 out of 3 in their matchup. But also that player isn't there's not number 1, I guess.
Yeah, no. Okay. So basically what happened was player 1 was Aja Wilson. Player 2 was Brianna Stewart. Player 2 won MVP.
Wow.
So-
How do you feel about that? What?
I'm not a fan of it. I could see it. I could see the way the league was pushing for certain things this year. But honestly, I feel like Aja Wilson should have gotten back-to-back. She won Defensive Player of the Year. I didn't want to put that in there because that just sways things. Brianna, but
Yeah.
Brianna Stewart did have a lot of 40-point games this year. So I guess that's what they're taking into it. But again, I feel like Aja consistently showed up. So that's just
It's rigged.
Yeah, that's just the WNBA real quick. That's what the MVPs came out. So
Yeah, I can understand that though. But people this week for whatever reason we're talking about the Melo and LeBron rookie debate.
Melo should have won Rookie of the Year. You know that was a publicity stunt.
Yeah. So but really you couldn't have went wrong with either one.
You couldn't have, but honestly, that was a Melo trophy. Like if there's some hardware that he deserved, like it was literally. Pause. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. I feel like it should have went to Melo though. I feel.
Yo, C4 that.
But yeah, that was just quick WNBA hopped in that just came out today.
Shout out to both of those ladies though.
As we wrap this up,
Somebody
Liberty
gotta go?
did win Game 2 in their house, so they're tied with the Suns, 1-1 in a best of 5 series. So that's going to be interesting to watch. Definitely tune into that. The Aces are playing their game right now. So yeah.
And the last segment.
The
last segment, yeah.
Let's bring it home.
How many you got for us today?
I only got 3. You know,
Oh,
it's 3.
alright.
We gonna do 3 for most of the season, unless I feel spicy. But here we go. You know what it is. It's your favorite segment with the teams. Somebody's gotta go. Remember, America, when you take this person away, all of the accolades and everything they've ever done goes away. It's in your hands. Be safe, though. So, first one. In honor of my boy Jay not being here, we're going to do defense. We're going to do a little DB action.
Okay.
So, Sauce, Big Play Slay, Sertan. Talk to me.
One gotta go.
Somebody got to go. And then you got to,
Slay
then you
gotta
can, ooh, Big Play Slay is gone.
Slay gotta go because they both have a higher ceiling than him, and they're both way more athletic than him. They're both faster than him. They're both probably going to be stronger.
Hey
than
man,
him.
you talk to the Eagle fans. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I mean, Slay obviously has more, longevity, and he has more under his belt. You know, he's been to the bowl, all that good stuff. But those two players, in about 2 or 3 years, like they're gonna be the guys. So I would probably get rid of Slay.
I see what you did there. You kept Sauce because he was with Sexy Red. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Talk to me, Meek.
Y'all already know. After the Eagles.
Again, I'm not saying none of this, so don't
I don't
come
have a
back
team,
at me.
guys. I don't have a team.
And yeah, this personal.
Okay, Dion. Okay, Coach Prime.
Sauce definitely
That's Sauce.
y'all know my takes about Sauce.
Yeah.
I feel like he grabbed a little too much, but I'm taking him over Slay.
Okay.
So
All right. Oh.
I'm just gonna agree with you guys.
I said sweep. Sweep.
Keep it easy.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the young guys, so Big Play Slay. Unfortunately, this is not to say that I'm against the Eagles.
No, it is. It is.
All right. When they flock to your comment section, don't say nothing to me.
Hey, you notice we called you Slay. We ain't call you by your D name, all right? So don't go crazy on it.
We're gonna do defense again. Feel me? This time we're gonna take it to the big boys. Trench work.
Oh, this my repertoire right here.
Michael Parsons,
Okay.
Myles Garrett,
Okay.
TJ Watt.
Myles Garrett got to go.
Yeah.
I need y'all to think about this.
Wait,
No, I
what?
thought. Listen, Myles Garrett.
Whoa.
As good as he is,
Whoa.
the motor that T.J. Watt and Micah Parsons have is unlike I've ever seen.
Okay,
They're-
the motor's cool, but Garrett gonna get to you. You don't
Yes.
see a cemetery,
Who has more sacks? Who has more sacks?
bro.
Who has more sacks?
I think Garrett has more sacks right now.
Yeah,
Than TJ?
yeah. No. He got more than Parsons.
Tied. I think they're both tied. TJ
He has
and Garrett.
Parsons is probably gonna go. I'm sorry, Webb.
He has 4 sacks right now.
Parsons is probably gonna go.
No,
Parsons is probably gonna go for me.
I'm listening right now.
TJ staying, and so was
Mike is
Garrett.
on? No.
Yeah.
First off, Mike.
Wait, but isn't that kind of unfair because
Mike-
Garrett literally plays on the line, TJ literally plays on the line, and Micah.
But he's turned into that this year.
Yeah, but
Granted, he can
that's what I'm
drop
saying.
back,
Micah,
but he's converted to.
Micah is the type of player where he transcends the position. Like he's everything you need in that position. He's fast. He's
But what
strong.
good are you if you're just applying pressure as when you're getting the sack?
Garrett got 4.5 and Parsons has 4.
Not all the time. Not as consistent as Garrett.
Nah,
and
I'm going.
and,
I'm going,
TJ.
I'm going Micah and Garrett. He's the conventional D lineman. Right?
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
big. He's strong. He's fast. He's good. But at the same time, those two other guys, bro, their ability to
I get you.
chase down backside, to extend plays, make plays for further down the line with their leg. I'm going with those two guys.
Okay, so if I make it fun for y'all, and I take out Parsons, okay, we'll take out Parsons. Matter of fact, yeah, well, I'll take out Garrett. But I'm gonna put Big 9-9 in there.
You talking about
Donald?
Jordan? You talking about Jordan?
Donald.
Oh, you said Donald.
You should. Yeah, I'm about to say you should have did the Bosa. Bosa. I would have said
Yeah, but
Bosa.
he had Bosa.
Even though
Bosa.
Bosa's going.
Garrett.
But yeah,
Put
Bosa's
him
gone
in
for
there.
me. Yeah, I'm about to say yeah.
I feel
Bosa-
like I
Yeah,
thought
Bosa's
about it.
gone.
I was like, both.
Between Micah and TJ?
Yeah, Bosa's probably
He did
gone.
last year was crazy.
But we talking about this year though.
Yeah.
Like currently.
it's just currently.
Yeah. He just got his first sack in like
So you
5
said put Aaron
games.
Donald in there?
Yeah.
If you put Aaron Donald in there, then I'll probably have to drop Micah.
Okay. That's when Micah gets dropped out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That,
Respectable.
That'll make me drop Micah.
Yeah, respectable. All
That'll be
right, last but not least, we always save the receivers for last, baby. That's what I do. I don't care what you said. That's the best position in football.
guarantee.
Huh? All right, here
We
we,
said
go.
it.
Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill. I feel like the last name is a drop off, but Jamar Chase.
Who somebody got to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase is out of it. Tyreek is my. That's my
Especially
guy.
if we only basing off this year.
Yeah.
Chase has to go.
This one I didn't want to just say
Has
this
to go.
year. I don't want to just say this year.
This
Like
is overall.
I want overall ceiling. What you think they can do with the game?
I'm going Justin Jefferson first. Tyreek is second, and Chase third.
Oh, if we go overall, it's still Chase still got to go.
Yeah.
Because athletic ability, he's not athletic as either of them. He's not as fast as either of them. He's not as strong as either of them. His route running is not as good as either of them, and his hand strength might not be as good as either of them.
I'm not gonna lie. Remember when he came in the league and they was like, "Yo, he's gonna have a drop ball problem."
Yeah.
And he was saying because of the laces on the ball.
Yeah.
But he towards the end of his college career, he was dropping a lot of balls. So that's why.
yeah. I'm just saying.
Look, you over there holding your head. Name one thing he does better than either of those two people.
I'm just thinking of what he did for his first 2 years
So,
compared to everyone else.
so who you
Justin
picking?
Jefferson's first 2 years was way better.
I'm thinking Tyreek first 2 years wasn't the same as. I'm just thinking. I'm not.
If you're going off of first 2 years, Tyreek Hill leaves.
Yeah.
Who's your pick, though?
I'm not thinking the ability.
Who's your pick?
I'm not disagreeing.
Who's your pick?
I would have to say Chase too.
Yeah.
I'm saying like if we're going off like statistic wise, his first 2 years, Jefferson and his was better than his. So that's why I'm like.
Okay, yeah, you're looking at their first 2 years compared to his first 2 years. Yeah.
Their first 2 years was better than.
Then his no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But I get what y'all coming from. That's-
Because Hill didn't come out like that high and come out as like a dog. As like they were, like they were coming in the
got
league,
there.
and you knew like they were fucking nice. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
really.
He eventually got there.
Yeah, that's kind of
Size matters.
that's unfair to Chase to be in that lineup.
Yo, Al,
I feel like you got to put
calm down.
Chase with like Garrett Wilson and somebody else.
Yo, we're in this segment. Al gotta chill.
What he said?
No, we're not repeating that.
I didn't even say nothing.
Oh man, Jesus Christ!
Yo, America, that was another Somebody's Gotta Go. Next week we're gonna come back with more heat.
Yo, Webb might address America more than Bernie Mac.
Yo, I told you. Yeah. So Al, you gotta close it out.
Thanks for having me here this week, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know,
bro, you're always welcome, bro.
Usually I'm over there.
Stay silky, my friend. Stay silky.
You know what I mean? I had to sub with Big Bro today.
My boy came on the camera with the cape out. Easy.
Listen, this was A Butter was here today, bro. You know how I give it up when the cape out. Mike over there too. Yeah.
Yo.
All right, well, that's a wrap. Another episode of Putting Up Points brought to you by Kobe Silence Line. We got it.
Ladies and gentlemen.